as we enter one of the most spiritually charged months of the year. 6 powerful numbers are aligning with a rare cosmic energy that could unlock the financial breakthrough you've been waiting for. These numbers are not superstitions, and they're certainly not chosen at random. They are rooted in a time-tested formula of prosperity and abundance, guided by rare planetary alignments and deep spiritual significance. In Buddhist teachings, numbers are more than symbols. They are carriers of energy, each vibrating at its own unique frequency. And when you align yourself with these vibrations, you don't just attract wealth, you step into clarity, balance, and a new beginning. Even prophetic figures like Baba Vanga, whose predictions have stunned the world, used similar energetic methods, deeply connected to numerology and cosmic timing. And today you're about to discover those 6 sacred numbers that aren't just lucky, they act like magnets for success, guiding your focus and amplifying your energy. But before we begin, take a moment to set your intention. Tap that like button to affirm your energy. Subscribe to Buddhism Mindset to continue your journey, and comment below. And here's something special. If you stay with me till the very end, I'll reveal a final hidden number, a master code of attraction, a number many believe pulls in prosperity the way gravity pulls light, strong, silent, and unstoppable. Let's begin the journey. Now let's talk about a number you may have overlooked all your life, yet it carries a silent force that can completely reshape how you approach success. The number 8. Think about it. How many times have you seen this number on a digital clock, a street sign, your grocery bill, or even the last digits of someone's phone number, and never thought twice? To most, it's just a digit, ordinary and forgettable. But in spiritual traditions, especially those rooted in Eastern wisdom like Buddhism, nothing is truly random, not even numbers. The number 8 holds a hidden rhythm, a calm, steady beat that mirrors the cycles of the universe. Its shape is not just visually satisfying, it's symbolic. 2 perfectly balanced loops flowing into each other endlessly. Turn it sideways, and what do you get? Infinity. And that's the essence of 8. Limitless potential grounded in balance. In Buddhist philosophy, this number resonates deeply with the Eightfold Path, a roadmap toward enlightenment based on right action, right thought, and right livelihood. It's not just a lucky charm. It's a representation of inner discipline, awareness, and living in alignment with truth. In fact, many people naturally feel drawn to this number, choosing it in passwords, branding, or repeating patterns in their life, without ever knowing why. That's energetic attraction, not coincidence. The energetic pull of number 8 becomes even stronger. Why? Because this period is vibrationally tuned for stability and expansion, but only for those who are prepared to walk the path with intention. This isn't a time to gamble your way into wealth or chase shortcuts. It's a time to anchor your energy, take wise steps, and commit to building something meaningful. The number 8 doesn't whisper promises of overnight success. Instead, it teaches you to master your focus, to slow down, plan carefully, and execute with calm determination. It calls for a mindset of long-term vision, where each effort adds up, brick by brick, into something real and lasting. And beyond money or material wins, 8 is about something even more powerful: self-trust. It reminds you that you're not just hoping for abundance, you are a creator of it. With clarity, consistency, and confidence, you become a magnet for everything you once thought was out of reach. So, if you've been noticing the number 8 show up lately, maybe on your phone battery percentage, a total at checkout, or the minute you randomly look at the clock, pay attention. These are subtle signals from the universe. They're not noise, they're guidance. And they're telling you that you are entering a phase of strong potential, where discipline, intention, and inner peace can help you create something that truly lasts. Let's talk about a number that isn't just lucky, it's liberating. It's the number that whispers to your soul when you've been taking life too seriously. Number 3. Now think of this. Those simple, beautiful moments where you're completely yourself, dancing alone in your room without needing an audience, scribbling thoughts in a journal, cracking a silly joke and laughing until your stomach hurts. That's the energy of number 3, playful, light, creative, and fully alive. This number is vibrating louder than usual. Why? Because it's aligned with the energy of Jupiter, the planet of wisdom, expansion, and joyful abundance. But don't get it twisted. This isn't the kind of abundance that demands you to hustle endlessly or compare yourself to others. This is abundance that flows when you're being unapologetically you. Whether it's in your voice, your hands, your ideas, or your presence. Number 3, activates your power to express yourself. It's about stepping into your uniqueness, letting your creative spark breathe, and finding meaning through joy, not pressure. But here's the challenge. When life becomes all about deadlines, fear, or survival, this energy gets blocked. You stop laughing. You stop creating. You forget that joy is not just a reward, it's a tool for growth. That's when the message of number 3 becomes even more important. So ask yourself, when was the last time you did something just because it made you feel alive? That's your cue. That's your way back to the vibration of this number. Because when you're in that flow, you don't need to chase success. You attract it through your energy, through your authenticity, and through the quiet confidence that comes from doing what you love. If number 3 keeps appearing in your daily life, on your phone screen, your bill totals, your dreams, it's not random. It's a gentle nudge from the universe, reminding you to speak your truth, chase what lights you up, and live more fully. In Buddhism, joy is not an escape, it's part of the path. And number 3, it's your reminder that your joy is sacred, your creativity matters. And when you allow yourself to truly embody that, the universe responds in powerful ways. And if this message touched something deep within you, consider doing something symbolic right now. Tap the thanks button below and offer a gift. Maybe $33 or whatever feels aligned. Not as a payment, but as a powerful act of intention. A declaration. I choose to live with joy and flow. Because in the Buddhist mindset, giving isn't loss, it's expansion. It opens the energetic channel for everything you give to return to you, multiplied in peace, clarity, and purpose. Let's talk about a number that's easy to overlook, but impossible to forget once it enters your awareness. The number 11. It won't demand attention with loud signs or sudden shifts. In fact, it prefers subtlety. It shows up gently, like a quiet breeze brushing past you. Easy to miss if you're rushing, but undeniable once you pause and feel it. You might glance at the clock and see 1111, or notice it printed on a receipt, an apartment number, or even on a bus just as you're lost in thought. And in that moment, something stirs inside you, like a soft reminder that life is more than just routines and deadlines. That right now, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. From a Buddhist perspective, the number 11 symbolizes spiritual awareness and mirrored balance. It's a visual reflection of duality, two ones standing side by side, yet separate, reminding us of the connection between our inner world and the outer experience. It encourages mindfulness. It speaks of synchronicity, of knowing when your thoughts and the universe are beginning to harmonize. Even if you can't fully explain how or why, the energy surrounding this number will grow stronger, not because anything outside is changing, but because you are changing. You're evolving, becoming more conscious, more present, and when that number shows up again and again, it's not just coincidence. It's a gentle nudge from the universe, a spiritual whisper that says, you're not alone, you're aligned. If you've been feeling unsure lately, perhaps you're standing at a crossroads in life, caught between choices, battling doubt. The number 11 is your quiet affirmation. That gut instinct, that sudden creative idea, that moment of clarity you keep brushing aside. It's time to pay attention. 11 is not here to push you into quick action. It's here to slow you down so you can listen. Buddhism teaches that the most profound truths often live in the most ordinary places. The number 11 follows the same rule. It's not about instant success or dramatic transformation. It's about alignment, about tuning into the flow you've been ignoring. Because often, the answers you've been seeking aren't hiding. They're waiting patiently for you to slow down and truly see them. Let's take a moment to talk about a number that doesn't need to shout to make an impact. It doesn't chase the spotlight, yet it quietly finds its way into your daily life. On receipts, clocks, addresses, or random moments when you're lost in thought. That number is 17. At first glance, it seems like just another number, nothing special. But the more it crosses your path, the more it starts to feel like it's following you. Not in an intrusive way, but as if it's trying to get your attention. Not through noise, but through gentle, repeated signs. It's the universe's quiet way of saying, you're not lost, you're being guided. 17 holds a unique power in spiritual numerology. It isn't just a number, it's a combination of two powerful forces. The number 1, which symbolizes new beginnings, bold action, and leadership, and the number 7, which stands for inner wisdom, intuition, and spiritual awareness. Together they form a rare balance, action guided by wisdom, progress born not from chaos or urgency, but from inner alignment. That's why people who resonate with the energy of 17 often carry a calm confidence. They don't rush, they don't second-guess every move. They trust the process, even when the path isn't fully clear, because somewhere deep within, they know they're being led by something bigger. Now here's the part you'll want to pay close attention to. Cosmic movements and spiritual alignment make this the perfect time to tune in to its message. If you've been questioning your next move, feeling overwhelmed, or standing at a decision point in life, this number isn't showing up by accident. It's not here to hand you the answers. It's here to remind you that the answers already exist within you. You might see 17 right when you're on the verge of giving up, or when you're feeling uncertain or weighed down by outside opinions. And just as you're about to ignore your inner voice, there it is, 17, a gentle nudge back to center. That's what makes 17 such a powerful spiritual marker. It's not flashy or dramatic. It doesn't promise overnight success, but it does invite you to trust, to listen, to move with purpose, not pressure. And when you do, you'll find that things begin to unfold naturally, without force. So the next time you see 17, pause. Ask yourself, what am I being guided toward? What part of me is awakening right now? Because this number isn't just lucky, it's sacred. It's a message from the universe that your growth has been noticed, that you're trusted with what's next, and more importantly, you're ready for it. And if this moment resonated with your heart and spirit, consider showing your appreciation by clicking the thanks button and offering a symbolic gift of $17. In the teachings of Buddhism, giving is not about the amount. It's about honoring the energy of abundance that flows through both giving and receiving. Number 5, the breakthrough you've been waiting for. Let's talk about a feeling many of us quietly carry. That sense of being stuck in the same rhythm, day after day. You think about making a change. You talk about your goals. You even feel bursts of motivation late at night. But when the moment comes to take that first real step, something always seems to hold you back. It's not laziness. It's not failure. It's simply that you've been waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect sign, the perfect clarity. Well, number 5 is that moment. The energy of 5 isn't just a digit, it's a movement. It's momentum in motion. This number carries the energetic force to help you break free from loops that no longer serve you. It brings a fresh current through the places in your life where things have gone still. And it doesn't ask, "Are you ready?" It whispers, "You already are." 5 represents courage, not in loud, dramatic ways, but in quiet choices. It shows up when you finally decide to send that application, speak that truth, or walk away from what's been holding you down. It's the first step on the staircase, even when you can't see the top. In Buddhism, we are taught that all things are in constant motion. the seasons, the breath, the mind. And yet, human suffering often comes from our unwillingness to move with that flow. We get attached, we get scared, we stay too long in comfort zones that no longer offer comfort. That's where 5 enters, as the disruptor of stagnation and the reminder that growth only begins when we stop resisting change. You might feel this energy already stirring: restlessness, curiosity, a strange push to start something new or let go of something old. That's not anxiety, that's evolution knocking. It might be subtle. You might see the number 5 appear on a bill, a clock, a license plate, over and over again. Pay attention. Repeating numbers are often how the universe gently nudges us in a new direction. Astrologically, 5 resonates with Mercury, the planet of speed, thoughts, and transformation. But don't confuse that with chaos. This is clarity with motion. Ideas finding their wings. It's your intuition rising above your fear, guiding you toward action with grace. And remember this, number 5 doesn't need you to take a giant leap. It simply asks you to move, inch by inch, thought by thought, choice by choice. That's how transformation begins, not through dramatic changes, but by honoring the feeling that you can't stay where you are forever. Buddhist wisdom teaches us that impermanence is not something to fear, it's something to flow with. And 5 is the number that helps you do exactly that. It's not about rushing, it's about releasing. About trusting that the path will appear as you walk it. So if number 5 has been catching your eye lately, showing up when you least expect it, see it for what it is, a spiritual push forward, not to force change but to embrace it. Because change isn't your enemy, it's your passageway to a new self. And don't go anywhere just yet, because later in this video, I'll reveal a final, powerful number that holds both spiritual and financial energy. A master key that could realign your path in an extraordinary way. The sacred energy of 66, unlocking the balance between mindfulness and abundance. Sometimes in life, you come across a number that keeps appearing in ways you can't explain. On the clock, in a receipt, a page number, or a signpost. You pause for a second wondering, why do I keep seeing this? That's not your imagination. It's alignment. And if you're seeing 66, it's no accident. It's your inner self tuning in to something greater, something deeper. This isn't just a number. 66 is a spiritual signal, a gentle but powerful vibration sent by the universe to nudge you back into harmony. It carries the message that true abundance doesn't begin in your bank account. It begins in your mindset. And the moment you shift your internal world, your external world follows. In Buddhist wisdom, the number 6 holds deep significance. It symbolizes the 6 paramitas, essential virtues on the path to enlightenment: generosity, discipline, patience, joyful effort, meditation, and wisdom. When doubled, that energy multiplies, guiding us to deepen both our spiritual foundation and our worldly success. So how can you use this energy practically? Here's a mindful ritual for you. Take a blank sheet of paper and write the number 66 on it with full awareness. Fold it carefully, infusing it with your intention for growth and prosperity. Then place it under your pillow for 7 nights. While you sleep, your subconscious will begin to align with that vibration, and you may notice more clarity, stronger dreams, and moments of unexpected insight. On one evening during that week, sit in silence, light a single candle, open your journal, and begin a sacred reflection. On one side, list 6 things you are genuinely grateful for, the small blessings that warm your heart. On the other, write down 6 clear goals you wish to see manifest before this year ends. These goals can be material, emotional, spiritual. What matters is that they are true to your path. Because the truth is, prosperity doesn't show up when we chase it. It arrives when we're in alignment. When your thoughts, intentions, and actions are rooted in clarity and peace, the universe meets you halfway. So if you've been looking for a sign, this is it. You're not behind. You are exactly where you need to be. And the number 66 is here to remind you that wealth flows from inner stillness, not outer noise. If this message awakens something within you, affirm it in your own words or type it below in the comments. I am open to receiving abundance. Support this journey by tapping like, subscribing to Buddhism Mindset, and walking with us as we explore teachings that don't just inspire, they transform. Until next time, trust yourself, trust your timing, and trust the unfolding. I'll see you in the next video.